Hi, everybody. It is Eamon here, and welcome to another episode of Pathmonk Presents. Joining us today, we have Jonathan, all the way from Cumbria in North England, and he is with BPD Zenith. Welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Hello, hi. Thanks for welcoming me along.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And those of our listeners who are tuned in who maybe are not familiar with BPD Zenith, maybe give us a quick download or a quick overview as to what it is you do and how you help businesses and so on.
Certainly. So BPD Zenith are a global asset management software provider. So we're based in the UK, or we originated in the UK almost 30 years ago now. Our founder was part of the original team that created some software for asset management that went on to become IBM Maximo. Since IBM took on the product, it's since grew to become one of the largest enterprise asset management solutions available. They have recently updated the software to make it much more accessible with a suite of enterprise asset management tools designed to solve all asset management problems or challenges that are faced, and there are plenty of them today. BPD work alongside IBM providing that software. We do this under our MaxiCloud platform, which is how BPD offers IBM Maximo. So not only is it the core software, but it's everything around the solution that any industry would need to hit the ground running and maximize the use and the potential of the software.
Very good, very good. And as you're partnered with IBM a long time, I believe that you do lots of enhances to the IBM Maximo to customize it for your clients. Maybe tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so our kind of experience in different industries, we cover most sectors around the world now. So we have offices in every continent. So we have a vast experience in various industries. So that experience has allowed us to understand what a different client might need to get going with the software, to make a quick start and hit the ground running. So we understand how the system will be configured for that particular industry. So lots of little industry specific enhancements that it just means that there's less for the client to have to do when they start to use the software. It's almost pre-configured for them. And that also comes with a collection of extra enhancements that we call essentials. So things that make using IBM Maximo even quicker and easier, and again more accessible. So things like making things like drag and drop and attaching files, and secure access, two-factor authentication, lots of good things like this, calculation tools. The list is growing, but these extra tools, if you will, really allow the user to make the most of IBM Maximo asset management software.
Fantastic. And with this, how do you find getting the word out? What different channels or acquisition channels are you using? Is it inbound, outbound? Is it email? What seems to be working well?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's difficult to say because probably by the time the podcast comes out, something else moved on and changed, and everything, it's changing very quickly, right? But I think right now we sit most of our content and information on our website, and we do a lot through social media. Our product and client base is probably more inclined to live on LinkedIn than to certainly have a more active presence on LinkedIn than other social media channels. But at the end of the day, it's where our clients might spend their time looking for information. That isn't always just through website and internet. It's often through the channels that they feel most familiar with, which are often your usual social media channels. So we try to make sure that we're sharing information or links to the information through those channels. LinkedIn is certainly our most active social media.
Yeah, no, it certainly seems that way. And let's say people that, get interested in what you're doing and they come from LinkedIn or come from other forums, they go to your website. I mean, how important is your website at helping those visitors and turning them maybe into future clients?
Yeah, I mean, the website to us is pretty much our access point, whether that be almost a shop front for our products. It might be an advice center where, people, if they're stuck, they can come to us for from tips on how to use the software through to support services if they really need support in a particular area. We're kind of library of videos and other enhancements that we offer, but we also talk a lot about our integration partners as well. I think everyone will recognize that any solution doesn't offer all of the answers that a client might need, and people are used to using a bit of a tech stack, a bit of a list of different solutions that they go to. So being able to integrate all those and access them from one central point is becoming really important to the user. So we do talk a lot about the different integrations that we offer. Again, going on our experience in different industries, we have a good understanding of the different integrations that are used in each industry, and we try to align ourselves with those partners to ensure that we offer a nice, seamless, integrated approach, and that we can really make use of the data as well. It's not just about having access to the current status or performance or an idea of what's going on in the company. It's about being able to gather the data and maybe leverage that data to gain insight that you might have overlooked. Things like weather data can really affect performance in some things and might not be factored into to their CMMS systems and things like that. So yeah, we can really start to factor in other elements of data that can really help performance and drive even more return on investment.
Great to hear that. And kind of switching gears a little bit and talking more about you, a leader in marketing. I mean, what keeps you busy on a day-to-day basis at BPD?
Yeah, so it's I guess keeping in touch with the current challenges that our different industries face. So we try to keep a really good working close connection with our clients, not only to make sure that they're happy with the product, but to understand what upcoming issues might be around the corner. It's good to understand those and be ready for them when they come. We have a dedicated product development department that are looking for what's coming rather than what's needed today. So it just means that when our clients come to us and say, we've heard about this and can we make use of that, and can we improve things in this area with this new thing that's appeared, we need to be all over that and make sure that we can offer the right information and solutions to back that up. So yeah, I think it's important to know what's coming, not just what's needed today.
Exactly, just being that step ahead, as it were.
Absolutely,
being that step ahead. And with this, look, I want to thank you so much for taking the time, Jonathan, today to join us. But I want to give you the last word. I mean, if someone forgets everything that we just spoke about, if there's one thing that you wanted them to remember about BPD Zenith, what would that be?
I think it's the collaborative, interoperable approach. I think it's about flexibility. We all need to be very flexible nowadays. We need to be able to think on our feet. We're good at that, but having insight and a good idea of what's to come is also equally important. So I think it's about getting the balance right. It's not just about fixing things today. It's about fixing things in the near future too. So yeah, I think that's what I'd like people to know, is that the it's about the relationship and making sure that we have everything in place, not just for today, but for what's to come.
Exactly. Well, that's definitely good advice. So really appreciate you taking the time to join us. And that is it for today, folks. That is it. So looking forward to seeing everybody on the next episode of Pathmonk Presents. So for myself and Jonathan, all the best and bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.